Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Joey Rylander, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup. For the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking three and going back to the dugout.
Hard on the ground towards short. Holt fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact...
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now two men in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with two strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Line toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Smith at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. On to the... Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now is Yasiel Puig. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Cameron Maven, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-1.
Leading off with the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maven on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. 1 gone here in the Boston third. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. And that's in there for strike 1. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Riding in for Boston, Andrew Valenzuela. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scope has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So stepping in, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Smith. And it bangs off the monster. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. Lined into right, a base hit. Holt is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good,
and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight in the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Belt. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout. You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high, it's deep, and it's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. Number 25 for him on the year, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Ubaldo Jimenez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High pop-up. Hardy is there for it. And that retires the side. Final. Here's Seth Smith now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, catcher, Wellington.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Down the third baseline. Nunez is there. And the throw is wide, as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-1 count to Puig. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance for 3.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that start.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. The 1-0. The short hit hard. Hardy with the slide to first. It's there and he's out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Weak chopper to the left side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Davis now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 17.
Ready once again, Andrew Valenzuela, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. So 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. High and deep to left center field. And it's off the green monster. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in once again, Brock Holt came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
This year against right-handed pitching, Holt brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
Now batting.
Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Holt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready now for Baltimore, Seth Smith. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the second. Second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Smith is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Hardy's there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Right side. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Nunez ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chris Young is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's got the average to .321. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Sandy Leon, who have come on as a pinch hitter. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Maben on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Brock Holt now. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He went down on strikes last time up. Michael Saunders will come on now as the pinch hitter. This is pulled into right. Trumbo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Here's Mark Trumbo now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Now playing left.
A swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Michael Saunders, a defensive change for the Red Sox.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trumbo is retired, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball that just misses inside. A 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Betts. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
16-1 the final today. The Boston Red Sox, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division.